Well, there we go. That's another look at the stage floor at E3 2009. And Brian Eckberg, I'm back, and I've got the guys from Freestyle Games. Got Chris Lee and Jamie Jackson showing off DJ Hero, a game I was lucky enough to see about a month ago. It's really intriguing. I haven't had a chance to play it, Chris, but I'm really looking forward to it. Tell me, first of all, about the genesis of the idea. We've seen Guitar Hero, of course. Yep. That's a natural, but bring it to a turntable peripheral. What was the genesis behind that?
It's a great question. So the inspiration for us was, we're huge fans at Freestyle of Guitar Hero, but this was an opportunity for us to bring different genres of music that we enjoy listening to, so hip-hop or pop or R&B or dance music, kind of bring them into this music rhythm space and give people the opportunity to listen to music and experience music in a way that they may never have done before. So for DJ Hero, we licensed over 100 tracks, and we've created 80 completely unique mixes from those tracks that are exclusive to DJ Hero.
Very cool. Now, of course, a music game lives and dies by its peripheral, so before we get into the music, why don't we take a look at this thing, and maybe you guys can explain how it works.
Yeah, let's do that. Jay, do you want to So this is the peripheral. It's separated into two different sections, as you can see. Where the fun starts is over here. So this is a full 360 rotate platter. That gives you a couple of things. First of all, when you actually scratch the record, but also we can rewind the highway, which is new to a Hero product. You can score a lot of points or just find part of the music that you really enjoy and actually rewind the track. So it brings the highway back down and you can do it all again. We've mounted the buttons actually on the turntable itself, which actually gives the player the opportunity to always be scratching the record. The green stream is record number 1, the blue stream is record number 2, and the red stream allows you to actually trigger samples over the record. So you can do that by following gems, or you can do freestyle samples. Okay. Over here we've got the mixer. First thing you'll notice is the crossfader. Crossfade out left, you play track number 1. Crossfade right, you play track number 2. In the middle you play both tracks. So it allows you to kind of cut between the records. Over here we've got our effect dial, kind of like the whammy bar if you're familiar with Guitar Hero. Sure. Allows you to overlay real-time effects over the music, which is a great experience. Allows you to really feel like you're interacting with the song. And this is our Euphoria button, so similar to Star Power. Allows you to trigger Euphoria and score more points. And then finally, we hide away the native controls of the hardware. So on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360, we keep the controls here so you can navigate the menus and control the hardware. On Wii, we actually make the mixer a tiny bit bigger, and we put the Wiimotes embedded straight into the mixer, so you've got native controls of the Wii. And then finally, we can separate the mixer from the turntable, split it around, so if you're left-handed, you've got lefty flip.
All right, shall we give it in the hands of a master and watch it go to work?
Why not?
All right, let's watch Jamie as he's, first of all, let's talk about the song. What are we going to be playing here?
So I think we're going to be playing Black Eyed Peas, which is Boom Boom Pow, the current number 1, versus Benny Benassi, which is Satisfaction.
All right. Well, not just yet, we're not going to. All right, well, that's okay. We can keep talking about what's going on.
Sure.
Tell me about prototyping this thing. I mean, I'm wondering, I know we've talked before about how many prototypes you went through, but when you were first trying to come up with this device, was the temptation to put as many knobs as you could get on there?
Yeah, so what we've done with the turntable is looked at all of the equipment a DJ has, and you can see from some of the presentations that DJ AM and DJ Z-Trip have been doing for us is they've got a whole bunch of equipment, different turntables, different mixers. So what we've done is we've baked that down into something that's accessible. So yeah, as you say, we went through a huge amount of different iterations. We have a hall of fame back in the office at Freestyle of some of the bits that we've tried. The real inspiration for us, and really where we started to bring in an interesting game mechanic, was putting the buttons actually on the turntable itself. So it really gives us the opportunity to give the people that opportunity to always be on the vinyl, always be scratching the record. So we've distilled it down, given something that's accessible, but also, as you can see from the turntable, it's a really, really authentic bit of kit.
I think you were telling me that the original one was on a wood plank. Is that right?
Yeah, I think Jamie actually made the wooden one himself. So we've gone through different iterations. Some of them actually don't even work with the game, but it gave us a chance just to kind of touch and feel and figure out what would actually work with the game and what might be quite good fun.
Well, the guys are still working on getting the game up and showing you guys how this game is played. But while we're doing that, let's talk soundtrack. Yep. A really extensive soundtrack. And what was interesting to me is that it's not just electronica and club music, it's all sorts of genres, right?
It's crazy. I mean, this is the luxury of being a DJ, is you can just pick any records, anything that you think works well together. So we've got really current stuff, so like Dizzy Rascal or Black Eyed Peas or Gwen Stefani. But we also go a little bit older. So we've got things like Marvin Gaye, or we've got Tears for Fears, and we can bring old versus new together. We've also got 10 tracks within DJ Hero that allow you to bring in the guitar. So on guitar, we've got things like Nirvana or Beck or the Foo Fighters. And that gives you an opportunity, if you're familiar with Guitar Hero, if you've got a guitar, just plug it into DJ Hero and you can play guitar, play a very familiar Guitar Hero experience, but at the same time your friend is mixing in some Dizzy Rascal or some Black Eyed Peas.
Right. I want to talk to you a little bit about difficulty, because I know there's going to be a lot of people who this might be the first time they've ever touched a record and a mixer, but looks like we might be working here, so let's see if we can get the music going, and then we can talk about, well, let's talk about difficulty. Like I said, some people this might be the first time they've ever mixed anything. How do you guys approach that? Yeah,
so difficulty and accessibility is really, really important. We've got 5 different difficulty levels within the game. So we have beginner, easy, medium, hard, and then expert. It's really important for us at beginner and easy to get people into the game, get people scratching the vinyl, feeling really comfortable with the idea. So all you do on easy is either hit the gems or hold the gem and scratch the vinyl. It's only when we get into medium and hard that you start to crossfade and start to do more complicated mixes.
All right, well, I think we've got some music going.
Here we go.
Shall we let the music and the game speak for itself for a while? Let's go.
Sounds great.
That just goes to show you what you can do when you know what you're doing.
There you go.
Yeah. So we talked about like how it's an approachable game, but Jamie obviously has mastered this game. But how will the game challenge someone who is obviously very familiar with the controls?
Yeah. So what Jamie was playing there was obviously on a hard level of the game. So there's a few things that come into medium and hard that you don't see at beginner or see at easy. So he was starting to crossfade between the record. He was being forced to scratch in a specific direction. And all of those things are layering up complexity. So it allows us to become more challenging as you get through later sections of the game. So really, if you're a familiar DJ or if you're familiar with this kind of equipment, you can just jump on and you'll be very, very accustomed to exactly how those mixes are working.
I'm looking through reader questions, and the one question I'm getting more than anything is, can I add my own music, DLC? They're wanting to know most about the soundtrack.
Absolutely. So as I say, we've licensed over 100 tracks. We've created 80 unique mixes. The opportunity for us in DLC is going to be huge. We're going to have day one downloadable content, and we'll have a pipeline of downloadable content for people to be able to get access to as well. Not only unique mixes, but also we'll have downloadable content sample packs, so you can actually trigger samples and launch samples during the song, which should be cool.
I know we're running short on time, so let me ask you about multiplayer. What can you do multiplayer-wise?
Yeah, so multiplayer is insane. So we have DJ versus DJ, and that's all 80 mixes, so you can play on and offline. You can also plug in the guitar, so we've got 10 tracks that we've created unique for people to play the guitar. So that's guitar versus DJ. So a good example that we're showing here at the show is I'm playing the Foo Fighters on guitar and Jamie's playing the Beastie Boys. And you can also plug in a microphone, so a third person can join the party, do MC shout-outs, kind of rap or sing over the top. We kind of keep that free form so that people can just really accessible entrance to the game.
All right, the other question I'm getting is, when the heck is this game coming out?
So it's coming out in the fall, and it's going to be on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii.
All right, DJ here coming soon. Chris Lee, Jamie Jackson, thanks for being here and showing us how to do it. We appreciate it. Right now, we're going to go check out part 2 of Indiecade, the show floor at E3 2009. Check it out.